Hello, my friends. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in internet land. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. And tonight is a little special because we have a release tonight. Now, it is a catch-up night, not hot dog, not hamburger, not french fries. Catch-up because it's items you might have, you might not, and they're now on our website for you to get if you don't have them. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs first. Hi, Amanda. Hello. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Janet. She says, good evening, lifers from California. Hello, hello. Hi, Merlin in San Diego. Hello. Hi, Karen in Michigan. She said, it's a great, warm, sunny day there. Yay. Hi, Catherine in Canada. Hi, Jeannie. Hello. Hi, Ivy in Hawaii. Hi, Olga in Australia. Hi, Russ. Oh, I got a beautiful card from you. I can't wait to show it on Monday. Hi, Kimberly in Pennsylvania. Hi, Danny. Hello. Hi, Sharon in Michigan.
Hello,
Hi, Sherry. She said she's been cleaning all day. Oh, why don't you come over to my house? This place is a mess. Ken's shaking his head. Yes.
a dump.
There's scraps of paper everywhere, of course. Hi, Susan. Susan and Olga are in Australia. Yay! Susan wants me to remind you to give us a thumbs up, a like, a share, a heart, whatever you got for us. We would appreciate it. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Brenda. Wow. Release night. Kind of a special night, right? Hi, Carmen. Hi, Quilty. Okay, Rachel in Nebraska. Ooh, getting some rain. Nice. It's nice and sunny here today. I can't believe it. Hi, Denise in Louisiana. Well, we have a really fun release tonight. I don't know if some of you have already been to the website or not. A couple flash sale items. And if you missed the Peacock class, hi, Florence in Missouri. If you missed the Peacock class, you can't buy it because that's long gone, right? But you can get some of the items that we offered for that class. So if you were hoping someday to get the stamps or the dies or that amazing Slimline gatefold card, whoa, pretty amazing. Okay. Shelly said she's watching us and eating cookies and ice cream. I wish I was with you.
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Donna. Hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. Hello, hello. Let me show you the new items. But before I do that, I do want to show you one thing. So this is what's in the card kit box, right? This is the one that's in the card kit that's shipping. A couple of you have already gotten it. And awesome. Oh, Ellen says she has praised Postman misdelivered her graduation dies, but she got them today.
Oh,
yay.
good.
That's awesome. Yay, yay, yay. So this die set is A1 and it is available in the card kit this month, right? This month. Well, it's so funny because I was cleaning out one of my boxes. I'm trying to organize and get everything back into the new stuff. And look, I found one that I made. I must have made this when it first came out. But look how cool this is. I just wanted to show it to you. So it has all these extra layers on it. So it has 1, 2, 3 layers total. The wreath is a separate layer, which is really fun. But I'm sure there's a video that I made this, so you can go check it out. Folds flat for mailing, of course, A1 in size. But look how cute it is. I love it. I love how that just a note fits perfectly in that flower wreath. So that is perfect. Now, let's go back here. And so this die is available in the card kit. So it comes not free, but part of the card kit. And I had Faylene add up the card kit the other day, guys. I think I told you this. $84, plus more than $84 value. More than an $84 value, which is like, right? It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So what did we release on the website tonight? Well, the first thing we released is the Charming Flip It. Now, you might have the Charming Stand Up. You might have gotten this when I originally released it with Sizzix. I can't believe it's taken this long to release it on our website. We're finally releasing it on our website, and I have samples to share with you. Also releasing on our website is the beautiful friend Peacocks. I know a lot of you have been begging, waiting, going crazy waiting for this one. Now you can finally get it. Look how awesome it is. Yes, my friend, do not freak out. Yes, there is a stencil pack that goes with this. So we are doing that tonight because hello, how can I not? Now with separately, but in the Peacock dies, you are getting a Slimline gatefold card and you're getting all the dies and the word hello, and you're getting all the dies that match. So we're going to be playing with those tonight. Let me show you a couple samples that I have just because I want you to see. So this is the mini slimline gatefold. Look at that fun edge on it. See that fun edge? It does come with the word hello, which is awesome. And you're going to, oh, look at that peacock on the side. Isn't that cute? You're going to open it up and look at that. What? I know. That one is so dang cute. Now, is the Charming the same as the Sizzix one? Yes, it is, Wendy. It's the exact same. So if you have the Sizzix Charming, if you have the Sizzix one, the only difference is it has a different label right there. That is the only difference. So this is the original one that I did release with Sizzix.
Don't buy it again.
Don't buy it again. Right. Don't buy it again. Then you can get the Peacock one if you don't have it. Look at how gorgeous this one is. This is a stamp. Look at that feather stamp on there. Isn't that pretty? My friend. Oh, look how cute. So yes, you would get this gatefold in that card set. Now here is the Charming Flip It, which I love. Oh, hidden panel. Yes, you can do the hidden panel on this one. Yes, you can do the hidden panel. So much fun. And then Ellen says, oh, I'd forgotten about that gatefold card. It's really pretty. Yeah, go get it out because a lot of you already have it. Now, this card die comes with this love. Now, it's optional. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it is a really fun one. Here's a cute one. I'm very fond of you. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Okay, sometimes I forget the puns that we do. Here's another love, pretty. And then here's another love. Again, you don't have to use the love if you don't want to, but that is also on the website now. They were not for a long time. So now it's like we're bringing it out of
hibernation.
Hibernation?
Yes.
No, we're bringing it out of the vault. That's what Disney says. They said we're bringing it out of the vault. So that is what
the grave.
Grave, yeah. Karen says, thank you for the freebies and the card kit. Yes, Ken is doing freebies.
Yes.
Ken is doing freebies. He is doing Ken freebies in the card kit 2 every month for like the next 4 months, 5 months.
I think we still have about 4 more months to go on that. So we're looking good.
Yep.
And I know I just shipped out a whole bunch of the Folded Club orders today for you club members. About 2/3 of them went out. So, and they come with something free too, right? 2 free.
Oh, 2 free stencils. 2 free stencils. Hi, Melissa. Hello. Sonal says the vault. Yes, the vault. Now, let's jump in and get some of this started. It does. So the stencil, I don't know how we're selling the stencil. Is the stencil separate or with the dies or what?
It comes with the big main Slimline die set. Mm-hmm.
Dude, you guys, I just like throw the free stuff at you, don't I? So yeah, it's a 4 set. And you're like, well, how am I supposed to know? Well, we have on there 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know which order to do it in. If you took this class, I want you to go get yours out right now and let's craft together. Okay. Because you're going to probably have everything that I'm going to use. So go get yours right now. And Gloria wants me to make sure you give us a thumbs up and a heart and a share and all that good stuff. So we're opening this baby right now. I probably have this somewhere, but when it's just right here, it's just easier to grab this one.
If you're looking for yours, it'll look a little bit like that set there on the right, the stencils and the die set all together.
Oh yeah, so there it is what it looks like. Okay. Oh, and so is it on flash sale? Is that right?
Yep, on flash sale.
Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, so you are getting a die set in here. We're going to do that later. I am jumping in to the Peacock because I'm going nuts for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this and we're going to look how cute it's very detailed too, you guys. And that's why we did the stencil, because we didn't want you to get nervous about all the detail. And so I'm going to grab a piece of paper and cardstock. And what is this? What's this from? Is this the normal packaging? Did I change the label and put the stamps of life down below?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Stephanie's having a moment right now. I don't remember doing that. Okay, whatever. I'm the one that designs all this, so I must have done it. It's just, I don't recognize that as much as something else. That's odd. Okay, sorry. Whatever, senior moment, I guess, huh? Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to grab a block. We need to make sure we have a block bigger than our stamp. So this one is not going to, it's too small. I don't want to mess with it. So we're going big. Go big or go home, right? So what we're going to do, brand new, we're going to open this up and we're going to peel this baby off. Woohoo! Now, brand new stamp. So we are always going to stamp on scratch first, but because I don't have any scratch here, we are just going to go for it. And when it's a larger stamp, I like to do this. Now, if you ever have trouble stamping, my friends, I want you to first make sure. This is a fun story. So, well, not a real story, but hang on. So let me ink this really quick. So when I would travel across the world, literally, said it once. Okay. Literally said it twice. When I would travel, look how gorgeous. First, that's the first one, you guys. I don't think it gets better than that. We're using that one. But whenever I would travel around the world, South Africa, Australia, yeah, I've been pretty much everywhere. The UK, I've taught in all these places, right? So every time like I would find somebody like new in my class or something that didn't know much about me, and I don't know how they'd get my class, but they got my class, and they're like, you know what? I just don't like stamping because it never looks good. And I'm like, okay, show me how you stamp. I want you to stamp for me. So what they do, this is what they do. So they have their stamp on their block, right? And first whatever, sometimes there's air bubbles behind it. Let's pretend it's all good on there, right? And so they ink it, and I don't care if you ink it this way or if you ink it this way. That's personal preference. But they go like this, and then they go, and they're like, see, it's all messed up. And actually that still looks pretty good because it's on the secret weapon. But when you are inking, first of all, you need to make sure that there's ink on the entire stamp, right? So you're going to ink it, check it out. If you're not sure, like right there, I can see right there that there didn't get any ink on that one. So I'm going to add ink to that one. I'm going to check it. I'm going to make sure, okay, that looks really good. Now, when I press down especially on a large stamp, yes, you need to use your secret weapon. You're going to press down, but you're going to press where the image is, right? You want that stamp has to touch the cardstock, and it's not going to touch it unless you press down. And a lot of times they would just hold the edges, press down and lift up, and you're not going to get it. So if you do that, ta-da, another perfect image. This one still doesn't look that horrible, but it does have some shadow on it. So don't just go like that and think you're done, right? You need to press on the back and always make sure your block is bigger. Also, though, don't use too big of a block because then you might accidentally rock. Okay, so we're going to use that one because why not, right? And what we're going to do next is we are going to find our stencils. And I definitely need my magnet board for this. And I used it. Sometimes I take it. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, stencil on here. See, I don't clean my stuff, you guys. I'm really bad about that. We're going to grab this. We're going to grab this. We're going to grab this. And what we're going to do, and I lose my magnets like crazy because they fall into the container, but it's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out the stencils. And the cool thing, remember, apparently these come with the dies, which is pretty awesome. Hi, Karen in Indianapolis. And so it says, and it might be hard to see on camera, but it says 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you can read the word Stamps of Life. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay this on top, and we are going to line this up. You are going to start with the lightest color that you want to do. The lightest color that you want to do. Now, just a heads up on this, you guys, we did not etch the stamp image on here because this was like the first stencil we ever did. I honestly think this could have been the first stencil we ever did. And I didn't think about it. So now I do that, but this one I didn't. So what we're going to do, and I said lightest color, right? So we're going to, and Kenny said that peacocks are more blue and green. I kind of thought they were pink and purple, but he says no, which I still find awkward. So we do have a peacock color, so we'll probably end up using that. But we're going to have to start with some greens. And let's grab our grass. And, ooh, let's get this one. Oh, no, let's get this one. Oh, no, let's get this one. Okay, let's do this one. And blue jay. So let's start with our lightest first, and we're going to get blue jay out. The cool thing is you guys, I did ink a lot of my, oh, that's probably in the way. I did re-ink a lot of my minis. So that's going to, oh, don't show them that. Hi, Debbie Ann. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Diane. Yeah, Diane's saying blue and green. Yeah, whatever.
Any purple there.
Okay, so here we go. Here's some blue. And I want to see what color this is. Oh gosh, that looks gorgeous. Can you see that? Okay. So holding it down, you know me, I have 2 magnets on there. I don't trust myself. I get a little crazy when I'm doing these. So I am just going to go like this. Now, I noticed a lot in my live last night, the live release of the Fold It. A lot of people were commenting that they are more into the ink blendings and stencils than they are now into coloring. Totally get that, because I totally feel that way sometimes too, especially when I need to get things done fast. So here we go. We're looking at that. I'm going to lift it up. Oh my goodness, looks perfect. So that's number one. Dun, dun, dun. Number two. Okay, we're going to do a different blue, and we're going to line this up to do the other feathers. So I am going to do another blue out of my comfort zone. Hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if we can get that there. And then we are going to get a darker blue. So let's get, oh gosh. Oh, what's my favorite blue? Ocean and pool. Ooh, pool's good. Pool's good. Well, where are we going? Pool's good. Let's do pool. Now I do use the same blue. I mean, the same brush. I'm like not worried about it. These are just ink. These are the minis. I'm not worried about contamination. I just want to double check the color. Look how pretty those look together though, huh? Okay, so double check my lineup here. Now we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh gosh, this looks pretty. Pool is such a beautiful color. I thought ocean was my favorite blue, but sometimes I think pool is my favorite blue. So I'm getting in there. This one's a little dark, but it's still going to look awesome. Okay, so there we go. Okay, now double check. And the cool thing is, Ruth Debbie and I were kind of talking about this yesterday in our live. When you shade, I mean, like when you use ink blenders, it's so cool because you don't have to really worry about the shading. It happens automatically. You know, it's darker there than it is there. It's darker there than it is there. And it's like, it's almost magical. In my mind, it is kind of magical. So now we're doing one more and another blue and green. Is that what you said? Green? Okay, we can do green. So there, these three, I didn't have to go light to dark, you guys, really. I want to stay like pretty light on most of these. So now we're going to do we're going to do some green. Let's do some grass. And let's check this one. Ooh, that's really bright. Hang on, let me check another one. What is this? Green apple? Maybe green apple. Let's see. Hang on. No, we're doing grass. Okay, so we're going to kind of like lightly do grass. Let's get some of it off. Okay, so now here we go. I'm going to go light first just to make sure. Oh, that's good. Yeah, lighter is better sometimes. You know, you can always add more, right? Again, holding it. Always, always hold it, my friends. You will thank yourself later for doing that. So now I'm getting in there. And these feathers, you would not want to have to color all of those feathers separate, huh? We are still going to color the body, but that's way different than coloring the whole enchilada, right? Okay, so now, ding, ding, ding. Are you ready, my friends? Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Look how beautiful that is. Now, we are going to finish this off with Peacock, because how appropriate to do Peacock with Peacock, right? So, and all the dots, look at all the cute dots. All the little eyeball dots on here are going to go on this right there. Okay. Drop that on there, get my magnet. I got to find my other magnets. And we're going to grab our blue again. I'm making my own pattern paper on the corner over here. Look at that. That's so pretty. And let's Peacock. There we go. There we go. I wanted to make sure I had the right one. And now we're going to go in with those dots. Oh, whoa, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. This is going to look amazing. Oh my God. I am finally so happy that we finally get this out for those of you that missed the class or didn't know about us when we first came out with this class. Now is your chance to get it. And are you ready for the reveal? Besides having to do my inside, the body. Okay, on your marks, get set. Here we go. Ta-da! Look how gorgeous that. Oh my goodness. Oh, now I think it's the boys that always say the boy peacocks are prettier than the girls, but hello, shush. That is beautiful. And really quick, I'm going to just grab a I'm just going to grab, what is this? This is green turquoise blend. I'm breaking a couple rules with all of this, but I just want to color this part really fast. So let's just go in and we're going to color like all of it because I don't want to be here all day coloring. So we're going to go over this little guy. Look how cute he is. I shouldn't have gone over his eyes, but whatevs. 1, 2, 3. And let's just go over his body. And there we go. And we kind of need to do his feet, but his feet are going to be, his feet are going to be this color anyway, because I don't want to go crazy. And we're just going to go in a little darker on the edges, there, and probably down here and there. If there's any questions, can you let me know?
Yeah.
And we're just filling in his feet. And then we're just going to, I'm not even doing the dark, you guys. I'm just going in again with the light color to blend that. And then we are more or less having our little guy. So hang on, I want to see what he looks like. Decide if I want to do something. Now, I'm really disappointed in myself because there's no purple. So now I'm going to come back and get some purple, because it'll drive me cray-cray if I don't. Let's do this one. So let's do the back part. So we're going to add some purple in here, because I, just gotta get my pink or purple in there somehow. There we go. Oh, that looks good. And then actually, let's do his little. There we go. Oh, that's cute. That turned out cute. Oh, good. Okay, and his beak, right there. Okay, there we go. Now, to do the rest, we are going to die cut this guy, and when we die cut him, we are going to get the dies that are. I got to clean my desk a little because I've lost everything already. The dies that are right here. And again, if you're new to the Stamps of Life, we do something a little different. We do the inside die and the outside die. So you get to decide. If you know us, you know this deal where you can do the shadow die, so you have white all the way around, or you could do the Peacock to die cut right on that ink line, or you could do that and then do this shadow in a different color and lay that on top. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I want to, I don't want to have the white, but I want it to have a shadow. I'll be honest with you guys. I like having a shadow around my stamped images. For some reason, I feel like it looks cleaner, but that does not mean it has to be a white shadow, right? So we're going to lay this down, and you're not seeing any questions, Kenny?
No.
Okay. Just making sure people are taking care of my peeps. Okay. So we're going to take this over to the die cut machine. We're going to lay this down, and we are going to die cut this. Look at, I made my, oh, they can't see very much, but I made my own pattern paper practically over here. I'll show you in a second. But we're going to run this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm like, ooh, we got to use that for something. Okay, so I'm running this through, and I'm using the inside die, right? I'm using the inside die. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to come back over here, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. Are you ready? Dun, 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 dun. All those little dots, or I think almost all of them, pop out if you use the inside die, which is fun. And then I'm going to grab the shadow die, and I am actually going to pull in some purple because, why not, right? And you would think I was going to pull in some Peacock, but I'm not. I'm going to pull in Orchid. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to die cut the shadow, and because it's just a small paper, let's find that color in scrap, because we don't want to waste a whole sheet. That would be crazy. And we are going to die cut this. Always make sure your cutting pad is clean. See all those extra little scraps? They're going to leave bumps. You don't want little bumps, so make sure it's clean. And we are going to die cut. We're going to run that through. And now we have our shadow. So we're going to bring that over here. And we are going to adhere this guy to this. Now, if I would have thought ahead, I probably would have added adhesive on the back of this. I would have maybe added the adhesive on the back. But Jane says the stencils are pretty amazing. I would never color that much. Amen, girl. I agree. So I'm just going to use some liquid glue. And don't do this on your secret weapon. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some glue to this little guy. Add a little to his feet because you don't want to mess that up. And, oh, that was probably a little too much. La, la, la. And if you had scrap paper, what you can do is, what happened to my other piece? Oh, well, this is scrap now. I'm going to go like touch down, touch down, touch down, because I don't want any goobers, right? I don't want a whole bunch. And now I'm going to lay this down and look at this. So those little holes that cut out of his feathers are now dark. I mean, they're now orchid purple behind. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So instead of doing the white shadow, I did a purple shadow. You do you, right? So now what we're going to do is we have our cute little guy, and we are going to put this over here somewhere. We are going to get out that card base. Where did I put it? Here it is. We're going to get out that card base, and we're going to grab Pixie. Pixie. Oh gosh, I better not. Oh, let's grab a blue. Oh, pool. Oh yeah, let's do this one. Pool. Whoa, look at that. Oh, they can't see it. Whoa, look at that. Blue. Pool. Matches. And we're going to die cut this. On most of my gatefold cards that are like half like this, you're going to die cut them twice. So we're going to die cut this. Make sure I have enough on this side. It's going to be so dang close. So we'll probably just grab another one. Otherwise, but we're going to do them separately. We're not going to do them at the same time because we have a score line.
Quilty wants to know what the die would look like just by itself. When you run that through, can you run the Peacock die through also?
Sure.
Just
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Let's run that baby through right there. How's that? So let's run this guy through, and we might need to, we'll trade this. So let's grab this, get that in there, and make sure we're not crooked, and we're going to go. So I'll die cut it separately so you can see. And so there's one layer of the card base. Let's bring it over here. And let's see what it looks like. Sometimes you can just do that, but it didn't work. So let's grab this. Let's poke this baby out. Come on. Where is it? I got to find a hole that's like a pokey hole. There we go. And let's lift this up. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. Look how pretty that is. Now, remember what I said yesterday in yesterday's live video, that when you have cut marks like that, all the little holes will come out. It's just a matter of getting them out. But when you have all those cut marks like that, what you want to do to exaggerate those cut marks is you want to ink over it. So here I just have my blue brush, and let's turn this over so you're not distracted. Oh gosh, that's where I put my glue. Okay, that's okay. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to go over just these. I'm just doing it in blue, but I want you to see those cut marks really start showing up better when you ink over it. Even though this is pool ink and this is pool cardstock, let's do the whole thing. But now you are really going to see, I just glued it on there, but now you are really going to see those die marks, those cut marks. You could also easy peasy cut the head off and put a new head on top. And wow, isn't that pretty? I love that. So there you go. And what we're going to do is we are going to move on. And so we cut one. Now we need to cut another one. And we are going to grab another one and grab another die. And we're going to run this baby through. Just like, whoa, I almost lost my cutting pad. I don't know if we can use this. Oh, yeah, we can. Nice. And we are going to run this through. Just like this. And now what we have is two. Uno, dos. And so what we have is we have the two pieces. We are going to fold them. They are exactly the same because remember, it was the same die, exactly the same. Clean off your little cutting pad here. I mean, your secret weapon. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back to back. And we're going to add some adhesive. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Michelle in Guatemala. I didn't know you went home to see your family. That's fun. I love that. And then we are going to go, can you paper piece with the die? Absolutely, Yvonne. Let me die cut one more and show you. Okay, so I'm going to lay that down, line that up. This is a mini slimline size. So here is the peacock, right? And we're already using that one, so let's not do that one. Where did the purple cardstock go? I lost it already. Let's grab another color. So full on scrap, right? Full on scrap. Ooh, it was the beginning of a card. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab that peacock die, and I'm just going to do the body. So I don't even need the whole sheet. So I'm just going to run it through right there, right? Because why not? And we're going to lay that down. and I just need the body, and we are going to die cut that. So I'm doing like a generic version of paper piecing it, but it'll be enough to show you what you could do. So there you go. And so now I'm going to have the body cut out. Let's come over here. Oh, things are falling on my feet down here. And we're going to poke that out. Get that out. Oh my goodness. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to find our little scissors. Ideally our little scissors. Who knows if we're going to find our little scissors. We'll use our big scissors, I guess. And we are going to just cut on those chad marks. Remember, I'm not marks, but the little chads that hold the extra pieces together. So we're just going to trim on that, trim on that. That was like 3 little cuts, I guess. 1, and then 2, and then 3. And let's peel that apart right. Oh, I feel like I'm doing surgery. And I remember when paper piecing first started with, well, I used to do it when I would teach. I would do bulletin board pieces. I'm not going to do his little Harry's. That'll take forever. But I would blow up clip art on the wall, and I would, what am I trying to say? I would like, oh, forget it. I give up. I was trying to make like big pieces that were poster pieces, like squirrels and all that kind of stuff. And so I would blow it up onto the wall, and then I would trace it onto the wall, onto poster paper, and then piece it together with paper instead of coloring it. That's what I was trying to say. Okay,
on the
there we go. Well, you would put the paper on the wall and trace it. But there you go. That's like the beginning of that. You will find your little scissors looking for something else. And actually, well, they usually are in my little thing. That's why I was kind of surprised that I didn't see them. But there you go. So that's the beginning of the paper piecing. Totally easy, huh? That was like simple. Okay, so what we're going to do now is Stephanie's like looking at this and she's saying, well, I want to put panels on here. And I pulled, I'm going to do it. I don't care. Purple. I just don't care. And let's see. Ooh, that glitter is fantastic. We're going to do that glitter one. So what we're going to do is we're going to die cut 2 of these for the layering piece. If I can find the layering die, here it is. So here's the layering die. And I am going to die cut 2 of these. Now, there is no score line on this. So my friends, what can I do? Oh yeah, you know it. I can do this. And I can die cut both of these at the same time because there's no score blade on there. So I'm going to lay that down, and I'm going to make sure it's all straight and make sure it's not going. There we go. And we're going to run that through. And so this is going to give me 2 layering dies. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Open. Where is it? Wait for it. There it is. Ta-da. And there we go. So there are our layering dies, right? 1, 2. And so let's see where we're at right now. So let's go ahead and add these to our card. Just like that. There's 1. And we're going to lay that down right there. Look at that. This is going to be fantastic. And then we're going to add another one right here. And we are going to do our chat contest in just a second, my friends. And yes, I actually have a chat contest idea question.
Yes.
Can you believe it? I know I actually do. Okay, so we are using this cute little peacock tonight. Whoa, right? Whoa, cute. Diane, you have good eyes, my love. That is a sneak peek. Dun-dun. You guys, half of you didn't even catch it. But I showed it like accidentally like 2 or 3 times or more.
What did you do?
I showed a sneak peek, and I'm not telling anybody what it was because it was a sneak.
I didn't catch it.
It was a peek. It was a sneak peek, meaning I'm not going to put it in your face like this. But Diane saw it. Woohoo! Diane saw it. So here we go. What we're going to do is we are going to add our peacock. And I'm looking at this and I'm trying to decide what I want to do. This is Slimline. So I am going to grab what?
It wasn't on camera 3, so they couldn't see what you were doing on the table. So maybe nobody saw your sneak peek.
What do you mean? It was on what?
It was on the main camera.
Oh, well, no, she saw it because she asked me about
awesome.
it. She said, what is that? And I said, you're a genius, my love. So let's do regular. So this is mini slimline size, right? So I'm going to grab out my mini slimline rectangles, and I think I'm going to grab this one. Not all of my dies have gotten switched over to kangaroo pockets yet. They will eventually, trust me. And we're going to go right there. Now, I am going to go rogue, and I'm going to do a lighter color in the background because I need to tie in this color back there. And you know, it's in the back, and I have to be able to write on it. So we're going to grab the blue jay, and we're going to go ahead and use this blue jay, and we are going to die cut. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this over here. We're going to lay this down, and we're going to lay that down, and we're going to run that through.
If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you do that. We want to give away at least a couple gift certificates tonight, so we need some more likes. We're at about 150, and we need to get to 200 for 2 winners. And there's 330 of you watching, so we should be able to make it.
Ruth Debbie says she caught this the sneak peek. Don't say it, you guys. It was a sneak. They're gonna have to rewind and watch again, and again and again and again. I just showed it again too. Just a heads up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna lay this down right there in the center. So now I can write my message. And what message do I want to say? First of all, we're going to use that on the inside. To my beautiful friend. Can you imagine saying that? We're going to do that. So we're going to grab this one, and we're going to need to put this stamp away. Stephanie, how do you clean your stamps? Well, you could use cheap baby wipes, or you could just like put them back and not worry about it. Half the time I do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab To My Beautiful Friend. But you know what? Oh, my friends, this is going to freak you all out. I love doing this to you guys. So I wanted to say To My Beautiful Friend. This block's too big. I'm going to grab a smaller one. And To My Beautiful Friend. So this is going to fit right there, right? So here is my To My. And then it says Beautiful Friend. But that isn't too long. Too long for my happiness. What we're going to do, and I wish I had my sharper scissors, but we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of trimming. This one's a little close, but we can do it. She just got her stamp on live. We are going to go To My Beautiful Friend. Now, because that Y on the To My, it's a little too close to the whatever. I'm doing it separate. So we're going to pull this in. I'm actually looking at my camera angle to see how that looks. Let's move it over just a little. Okay, let's do that right there. So we're going to go like that. And then we're going to ink that baby up. I'm going to do the pool ink. Well, we want to get real pool ink. Well, there's Sky. Okay, we're going to spend 45 minutes looking for ink, so maybe we shouldn't. So my question, did I even give the, no, I didn't.
You said that you had a question, so we're all
I do have a question. I do have a question. The question for tonight's giveaway, everyone can enter. Everyone has a chance to enter. All you have to do is answer it in the chat. And that is, I'm using the Peacock stamp tonight. Out of all the animals, out of all God's creations, what animal is the one that you love more than anything in the world? The one that just, like, it could be a zoo animal, it could be a wild animal, the one that you're just like, whoa, that's the one I want to know. So answer that in the chat for a chance to win a gift certificate to our website. We do something special. Elephant, Monica. I love that box, Catherine. Cat, flamingo. The more likes and hearts and shares that and subscribes that we get, the more prizes we give away. So make sure you've given us a thumbs up and a heart and all that good stuff, and for a chance to win a $10 gift certificate to our website. So I think I see, well, here's Sky. Well, let's use Sky. We can do Sky. So we're going to grab Sky. We're going to ink this up. This, again, remember, is a brand new stamp set, so don't take any chances. Go ahead and stamp on scratch first, just to make sure. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to ink it again. So what is your favorite? Name off some of the ones they're saying, Kenny, because you know I love animals.
I'll pop them up there on the screen so everybody can see.
There we go. There's beautiful friend.
Let me switch cameras there real quick.
Okay, and then we're going to do 2 my. So we're going to move this over. And
Grandelia says lions. Jill says penguins.
lions.
Shelly says cats. I found a weird one the other day. It's called a raccoon dog.
A raccoon
It's really
dog?
a dog, but it looks like a dog. See that?
Yeah,
That's a dog.
I want one.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
Diane says eagle. That's a good one. Frogs.
Wow.
Karen likes frogs. Denise says hummingbirds. We got another panda from Genco. Katie says huskies or wolves. I used to have a Siberian husky too. Tigers from Tammy. Alaskan moose, says Katrina. Those must be huge.
Wow. Alaskan moose.
Smooth. I don't know what that is, Sherry. I think that has to do with what Stephanie is crafting there. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Woof for Daphne. Tiger, says Polly. Janet likes dogs. Paula likes cats. Debbie, which we also know is Ruth.
Yes, Debbie.
Coming in twice under Debbie Hummel and Ruth Debbie trying to be tricky flamingo again. At least she said the same one both times.
Well, that's good.
Peacock, says Carmen. Wow, there you go. Eleanor likes otters. Teresa says cookie and koalas. What does that mean?
My dog?
Maybe.
My dog?
Deborah says tiger. Diane says dogs. Kitty Rose, cat. We've got a good variety.
I love it.
Melissa likes monkeys. Sylvie says peacocks. Christy says American eagle. Linda says her own kitty. Ladybugs.
I love ladybugs.
I always think dolphins. I mean, I know I can't have one.
Oh, I love dolphins. I love dolphins. Oops.
Where are you? Camera 4?
I don't know. The up overhead. What's this one called? 4? Is this 4?
Yes.
Okay. I get like.
No, I lost it.
Sorry. Hang on. Now go back to 3. So here we go. Here, 3. You got 3 or no? I got 3. Here we go. So this says hello, but that's the shadow. So I grabbed adhesive backed in my scraps. This font is just so stunning. It's very intricate, which makes it more fun. And if I was going to tell you my favorite, ride or die type animal. Oh gosh, is this going to show up? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Hang on. I got to think. Yeah, I don't like that. We're going to take that off. It's not enough. So we're going to go to blue. So let's find the blue. Let's go. Well, we don't want to do pool again. Let's pull in the sky. So my favorite animal, if I had to pick only one animal, it would be dolphins, dogs, seals, pelicans, squirrels, panda bears, koalas. Yeah, that animal. There's no way I could pick just one animal, you guys. I'd go freaking. I couldn't handle that. I am a big kid and animal lover. I love animals. Like I asked Kenny if we could get a cat, and he kind of didn't really like that idea. Which I understand. We've had some bad luck with cats. But yeah.
Somebody needs to sleep.
I know. We've had some, we one time when we were in our second apartment, we had a cat that would always try to get into our bedroom at night because we would lock her out because she'd wake us up. And so she would stand on her scratching post and hit the doorknob. And it would rattle, and it would scare the kajeebers out of us.
Why do you put the
night.
Scratching post there? Because they were.
I think because they were scratching at the carpet. Yeah. Okay. It's like all we wanted to do is they had the whole apartment to themselves except this one little room of our bedroom, and they just yikes. Okay, so let's do the blue. Do you want to go back to 3? Yep. This looks so much better, you guys. Look, before, after. You could even see that purple on there barely, huh? Okay, what are some other animals that I might not have thought of?
That you might not have thought of?
Yeah.
Cheetah?
No, that's not on my list. I mean, it's on her list, but not on my list. What would be on my list? No. Oh, turtles. Lizards. Somebody said, tortoise. Tortoise is another one.
Turtle, sea turtle.
Yeah, sea turtle. Oh gosh, yeah.
Eels.
Eels. Nuh-uh. Somebody said eels?
No, I'm saying you would say that.
I would never say that.
Eels.
Eels. Ugh. I hate eels. They're like snakes.
Little
They're like
water snakes.
hidden snakes. Yeah.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Wow. Okay,
Jellyfish
so I
are cool to
noticed on
look
this
at.
guy, he doesn't have eyes, so I'm filling them in.
Starfish. You like
Oh, I
that?
love starfish. There we go. So now what we have is, I kind of want to be a little tricky, but I haven't decided if I really, really, really want to be tricky, but I do. So we are going to add adhesive right here where this guy is. I'm only adding adhesive to half of my peacock. So I'm just adding adhesive right here. Okay, and I'm going to drop that down right there.
Diane says she has a boa. I think that means snake, right?
Oh my goodness.
Diane, what is the craziest?
Seahorses, Pam, me too.
Diane, what is the craziest thing your snake has ever eaten?
Ooh, gross.
Your boa snake.
Gross. Gross.
What's
gross,
the
gross.
craziest thing it's ever eaten?
Gross. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to do them both on the same side because
Seahorses.
I was really thinking I wanted to do it where it would interlock, like go like this. And actually maybe the feet kind of catch it. Okay, we'll do it. So I'm going to add adhesive to the top of the L and the O. So let's grab that.
Joyce Teen likes goldfish.
Joyce Teen, my love, how are
We used to
you?
have a really fancy, cool goldfish. The
Oh
ultimate
gosh,
goldfish.
you guys.
We should have
Oh,
took a picture of him.
I
like,
know.
he could have
I'm
been
sure
our-
we have pictures
he
of
could have
John
been
somewhere.
our company mascot or something.
No kidding. Okay, so there we go. Ugh, ugh. Now I feel like I want like a little bit of
Oh, Diane
flour.
says
Just
their
me.
boa ate a rat.
Ew.
Was he alive?
gross. Oh, shush! Stop, Ken. Stop. There are certain levels that you're not allowed to go to, and that is one of them. Okay.
Nobody likes.
We do not talk
rats.
about the circle of life.
Nobody
at the
likes
Stamps of Life.
rats.
I know, but no, we're not talking about the circle of life
He
at
got what he
Stamps of Life.
deserved.
No, okay, stop. Don't tell me.
Pamela says her daughter has 2 seahorses. Can she race them?
How do you have a seahorse? Tell me more. Pamela, are they real?
Made in China.
Are they seriously, Pamela? Oh, Shelly got to go to Kansas and feed giraffes. That's cool.
It's not alive.
Always wanted a seahorse.
Yes, seahorses
I didn't know you could have seahorses.
Aquaman had a seahorse.
No one tells me anything. I did not know you could have seahorses. That just blows my mind. I do need. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to do here.
Oh, that is scary.
What?
Ruth babysat for somebody who had 8 of the boa constrictor snakes in their house.
Ooh, you're lucky you survived.
Oh my gosh.
Norma said I wanted a seahorse, but they're expensive. They are
are.
real and so cute.
Oh.
Wow. That is amazing. Gosh, you learn something new every day. Wow. That just changed my day.
Changed everything.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're looking into the stash of goodies. Because now wouldn't it freak everybody out if I threw yellow on there? No, we won't do that. A lot of my felt flowers are upstairs for a project, so I don't know if I have some. Ooh, gems. Gems would be appropriate. Gems might be the one.
Wow, we just barely made it. 201 likes.
Oh my goodness. How many people are watching right this second?
350.
350.
Yeah.
150 of you don't like us. Just kidding.
They
If you
just
cannot find the like button, I still love you. I
understand.
promise. Promise.
But
Ooh,
if
purple.
you really did like us, you would try to find it, right?
No, you guys, I subscribe to on Pastor's Perspective, Bobby, oh gosh, what's Bobby's last name? He's a pastor in North Carolina. Bobby, Kenny, I'm talking to you.
I can't think of it right now.
Okay. Broderson. No, it's not Broderson. That's Brian Broderson. Well, he has a new YouTube channel where he draws. He's a pastor that I listen to online. He draws like all of a sudden he was age 50. He picked up a pencil and started drawing, and he didn't know he could draw. And he's amazing. And so he has a new YouTube channel.
And he just draws?
And no, he draws, and then like he's going to start. It's called The Graphite Apologist. And I was subscriber number 115.
Did you get a prize?
No, but I did send a message saying congratulations. He has another YouTube channel that has billions of followers.
Bobby
So
Conway.
Bobby Conway. Thank you. I was going to go crazy. I love listening to him. He's so like chill about it. Like he doesn't like freak out when people ask weird questions. Because if I was on there, I'd be asking weird questions. Okay, so we're going to
Did Adam have a belly button?
Right. Just saying. Okay, so let's. I want to add. Okay, I'm going to add this. I'm going to do this. Where's my tweezers?
You can do it.
Okay, are you going to name some winners, or are we just going to like loiter here?
Yes, I will find 2 winners.
Okay.
Scrolling.
The seahorses' names are Lady Genevieve and Sir Lancelot. Did you know my grandma's name was Nurse Kianda? That's an interesting question. My grandma's name was Genevieve. Oh, that's so sweet. Kianda wants us to do you guys know, you know why? Because you would see behind the scenes and you'd go, whoa, they are wrecks. They are a mess. They don't know what they're doing because it looks like a mess over there. When in reality, you guys get to see the pretty. See, you guys get to see the pretty. A long time ago,
didn't we do a...
We did. That was a long time ago when we were at the other house. I think it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I can't remember which.
I can barely remember. The one that had the awesome craft room was the Dream House.
We didn't do that. We didn't do it there.
I don't think we did it there. But
I should do a tour of the warehouse.
Tour of the warehouse. You have done every once in a while. You do something small for that.
Yeah.
But the Dream House had it just flew. The Dream House had the most beautiful craft room, and it was a bonus room. It was above the garage, and it was beautiful. And I had I think it was your dad, Ken's dad, built me these custom paper shelves. Oh, yes. Quilty says, seeing your mess helps us feel better about our own mess. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Ruthie Rio says, doubt Adam had a belly button because he didn't need an umbilical cord. Yes, you are right, my love. He also had one less rib. Genius. You were
spare
right.
rib.
But yes, I
Joyce Dean says if she lived close by, she would come help you clean up this mess.
Thank you, Joyce Dean. I love you too.
Well, it might be clean one day, but by the next day.
Yeah, I'll be honest, you guys. I'm the type that, as you see, I just kind of throw. Okay, so here we go. I added my 3 little diamonds. 1, 2, 3. So let's open this up. Dun, 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 dun. Hello. But look, this one's stuck on this side. This one's stuck on this side. To my beautiful friend. Hello to my beautiful friend. Now, to finish this off, what do we need? A stamp on the back. And I found a good one. A good one. Ink that baby up. This one's been around a while, I can tell. And we're going to stamp this on the back right there. It says, I made this card just for you. You mean so much to me. You are worth the 5 hours it took to make it. Ha ha.
Nice one.
Yes, it did take 5 hours, didn't it?
5
you want to do 2?
Yep.
2? Mm-hmm. So let me show you how to close this, right? So it has those panels. So you're just going to kind of like weave them together.
Fancy.
I know. Fancy Lancy.
Almost looks like a professional did it.
I know. It almost does look like a professional card, huh? I know. And then like the little diamonds in the corner here.
Buy that at the Hallmark store.
Oh, so yes. I love that.
Let's mass produce that one.
Oh, yeah. There we go. It's not going to stand up. This is where you get your card stand.
How many could you make in a day?
Oh, shush. Okay. So, Kenny, are you going to announce some winners? Okay, you guys, really quick. I have to tell you this. So, when he shows himself on camera, why does he do that? I don't know, but whatever.
Because we get tired of just seeing you, Stephanie.
He shows himself on camera. Well, he put this black, like, fabric thing over my mess so you can't see it when he does his camera angle. What is that? That's YouTube.
We don't want that.
Oh, there. Oh gosh.
It didn't cover enough. You see?
See, there's Stephanie's arm getting in his ring.
It needs to go way. Oh, like my sweatshirt would cover it. See?
Yeah. Look. Ta-da! Look at all the mess.
Woohoo! See my black? If I just hold my arms.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Actually, you can't even tell your arms are up. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Go. Who won? Who won?
Okay, our winners.
Oh, you know
Tonight
what?
We have a grand total of 2 winners.
Yeah, you are like There we go.
Giving away sneak peeks.
Almost.
Well, I tried to cover everything over there. So let's see. Our first winner is from YouTube. She likes horses. It's Marilyn. And whoops, Marilyn is our first winner on YouTube. She likes horses. I have to lean over here now to the mic. And our next winner is Tammy Kofer. Marilyn Swan likes the horses on YouTube. Tammy Kofer likes tigers and elephants.
Yay!
Back
You
to
two
Stephanie.
are going to win $10 gift certificates to our website. You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she is going to get that out to you probably tomorrow or Monday, because she doesn't work Saturday or Sunday. Jane says we're too funny. You know what? Funny looking's more like it. But yeah, we try. We entertain ourselves, let me tell you. The gray basket behind Ken. Oh, Ruth, I didn't see your question. I don't know. Sorry, it was too fast. Ask on Monday. Congrats, Beatrice said. You're welcome. Pretty cool. Karen said, congratulations. Joystein's laughing at us. I love you, Joystein. Let's see. Do you have the paper pad that comes on the website today with you? Can you show it? What website? What paper pad is it?
The rainbow.
Oh,
and sunshine.
Oh, wait. No, I have the
Sure.
rainbow kit. Rainbow and sunshine. Do you think I have it?
Some dinosaurs. Yeah, you should have had it from the other day. Did you show off the folded club too tonight? Do you have that stuff?
No, I need to show that really quick. I don't have the paper pad. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'll look for it for Monday. Okay, dear. I'll look for it. Okay, so really quick, if you missed my live yesterday, you missed a lot, because I'm not going to go through all of it, but I'm going to talk to you about it for a second. Our Folded Club was released, and it is this cool bird with nest, which is really, really awesome. The sneak peek had to do with the die cut machine. So go look at when I die cut, go look, and you in the blue, look for blue, and maybe you'll see it. So here we go. This is the bird and nest, and that is our new Folded Club. I went a little crazy with the dies. You're getting a little bit or a lot more than you normally do, but the nest and the bird are separate. So you get to mix and match. And what you're going to do is you have eggs, you have leaves, you have the nest, and you have the bird. And there we go. That is the bird and nest. Now, optional add-on is the stamp set. And the stamp set is really fun because let's go 3. The stamp set is really fun because it has happy bird day. Hey, Tweetheart, chirping in to say hello. You are Tweet. Nest wishes to you. A birdie and a nest. Congrats on your new nest. A little birdie told me ... it's your birthday. Or a little birdie told me it's your day. And so a lot of puns, right, to do with the birdies. So that is the folded, but you are getting 4 stencils. So you are getting the sunrise, sunset, depending on if you're a sunrise or sunset type person. Also, you're getting these 3 stencils. You're getting 2 free. But so let me show you. This is stencil number 1. These pretty greens, right? Ooh, that is like blown out. Pretty green. See all those pretty greens there? Then if you add stencil number 2, it looks like this with the pretty pinks, right? Look at that. Then if you add stencil 3, it looks like this. Look at that. Look at those pretty flowers. Aren't those awesome? And so they all line up. They all look gorgeous. You're getting 2 free stencils. So for a limited time, it's not going to be on our website. So don't look for it on our website. It's only available in the Folded Club. 2 free stencils. Just saying. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Wanda said it's her very first live. Wanda, welcome. Yay. Beatrice is beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I have a couple samples. Couple samples. So here is one, and here is another one. And one thing, well, okay. I showed this in the video, but it is something to point out whenever you do a folded, whenever you're doing any type of card, this is kind of a really good tip, you guys. So watch this. So when you are there we go. This is an A2 A2 envelope, right? And just for kicks, I'm going to go crazy and do this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. A2. Okay, there we go. A2. And what we have is we have our nest, right? And our nest is really, well, hang on. I got to find the one I took apart already. I'll take this one apart. Hang on. Let me see if I have it. I don't think I have it. I don't have it. So the bird and the nest are separate, right? Oh my gosh. Who did this one? Cheryl, you are a very good gluer. So what we're doing is when you make this, you get your envelope and you lay down your nest and you're like, oh, of course it fits perfectly, right? Because it's A2. But then your birdie, and the birdie is really cool because this is cut. So you could put the birdie on the inside of the nest if you want to. But if you want it to stay in an A2 envelope, you need to kind of pay attention to the size of this A2 envelope. So lay it down, and then you're going to be able to move this around, put them in there, just don't go like this if you want to do an A2 card, right? So if you want to do an A2 envelope, you're going to go like this to make sure it still fits, and boom, there you go, right? This one, of course, fits in there perfectly, easy peasy, but see how the birdie kind of sits in there? You're getting two sizes of eggs. So those are really, really fun.
You can't have a flying bird.
No. And so yesterday during our live, a lot of people were talking about using the cardinals that were the club set not too long back.
Winter birds.
Or also the parrot folded. The parrot folded. I can't wait for somebody to do that. Love the little birdie, Danny says. Thank you. Kathy says, please pray for me. I'm having heart tests in the morning. Yes, Kenny is writing it down right now, my dear. And Polly, I saw your prayer request for Daniel too. Kenny will write that one down too. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So that is the Folded Club. If you're not in it, get in it now. Monthly commitments, only 3 months and all that stuff. Okay. What else?
I found that paper pad.
Oh,
so you can show that.
Wow. Okay. So this is the paper pad that is on the website now. It is called Rainbows and Sunshine. Can you zoom in? Or no?
Well, open it up. I think it's going to be too.
Okay. So there we go. We have our dinosaur pudgies. If you do not have these dinosaurs and what if they are discontinued, I promise you, you can go old school and use these nasty things. Okay. You can use these. It won't kill you once or twice. It would kill me maybe, but not you. Okay, but look how cute he is. Then you're going to get this fun little wave. Woo, 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 woo. Then we are getting this fun puppy heart, star. We're getting these cute dashes. We're getting and we put there what it is. So if you get this and you're like, what dies? What is that called? It's called Party One dies. Again, if you don't have the dies, you don't have to buy the dies. You can cut that out. It is okay. I'm giving you permission. Then, what are the colors? Watermelon, pool, kiwi, grape, sunshine, and blue jay. So a lot of basic patterns, which are really nice, and a lot of old school stamps and dies here. Die cut with more Sundays to stamp, stars. Die cut with the iced coffee to stamp. That one's fun. I love that one. I love that one. The yellow and the green. Oh, this was the pocket to stamp. Wouldn't it be so cute to put the birdie in the pocket? Oh my gosh, that'd be adorable. Okay, purple and gray, clouds, Party One dies again. More, and then we start all over because you get 2 of each. So these are perfect for all of your basics. When you just need a basic, you're going to grab this pad. So that is now available on our website. So you were able to get it a long time ago in a kit, but now it's available separately. Nurse Kianda says, I love that you include which dies to use. Yeah. The name, Shelly, is Rainbows and Sunshine. Not to be confused, which I think I planned this wrong, not to be confused with Rainbow Bright Collection that just came out in the kit. So totally different. This kit is available. This paper pad is available. Okay. Look how this is an older one. but you're going to love this. All of our paper is made in, all of our pattern paper is made in the US of A. Let's see. Whew. I love the amazing horse. I think that was not for me. Okay. Any other questions, comments? What do we got for me here? Throw some stuff at me. Gail says, I love the idea of crafting along with you on catch-up day. Gail, did you craft with me? Did you really do it? I love that. Gail, you rock my world.
We definitely want to mention the store day next.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I keep forgetting, you guys. I know someone's going to remind me, but May 3rd. Does it hold large envelopes? The opposite way, the long way, but not the short way. It's not big enough, Ruth Debbie. On store day, May 3rd. Beatrice just got the Mr. and Mrs. folded. Yay, you're going to love it. I love the cute little heart. Use the heart separately too, you guys. I love the heart. But May 3rd, store day, I am going to demo new products, brand new. Ruth Debbie said it's only 8 more nights until store day.
Countdown. Wow.
That's awesome. I did not even know that. Don't think I realized that.
You need to put like a counter on the website.
I know, right? I know. Oh, so yeah, Stephanie will be there, which is, I haven't been to the warehouse since our last event. Ruth Debbie, the last time you were at my store, that was the last time I was there. Gail, last time you were there? No, not the last time Gail was there. Gail's been there like 17 times since I've been there, because Ken does store days once in a while. Ruth Debbie, last time you were there, that's when I was there, because that's Ken's domain. How come I don't have my own domain? Wait a minute. How come I don't have a Ken free zone?
This whole house is on Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday. Yes, it is. Let's see.
We're married.
Anything else? Anything else, Kenny? I've made a mess.
Get ready for the Die Hard Club, Stamp Club next Thursday.
Any questions? Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask? Now is a good time to ask, because I can kind of pay attention. Merlin's going to be at store day. Yay. You know what? We need name tags. Kenny, do we have name tags?
We have name tags.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll make
I want you to, when you come to the store day, I want you to put your name that is on YouTube or Facebook. Okay. You can put your second name below, but that's how I will recognize you, by your screen name. And that's what I need to see to like know who you are.
No bad words.
And no bad words. No bad words. We don't do bad words. So let's see. Yes. Paula missed the winners. Can you announce the winners again, baby?
Marilyn Swan from YouTube and Tammy Kofer also from YouTube.
Yay. Card Stamper says, should have a countdown calendar for the store opening on May 3rd. I know we should. We totally should. I don't think we're like computer geniuses enough to do that, though.
I hope we have a reminder email going out. I didn't see one for the Fold It Club today.
I sent out a text for the Fold It Club.
Great. Awesome.
Debbie Faye will be at the store day. Yay! You guys, I'm excited. So I'm going to demo that day. And any questions you have, hopefully I'll have what you need. Like if you have a question about a product that you really want to see in person, if you have it, well, don't bring it. I guess that wouldn't work. I don't know. No, Rebecca. Oh, wait, what sold out? Rebecca Hun, what did you think was sold out? Not the store day. Store day is not, no tickets for store day. Yeah. I was going to do store day tickets and then we changed. So if that's what you were thinking, Kimberly says it's her son's birthday. Oh, how many new products are coming out? Norma, we are in debate about that. 2 big die set, not big, but 2 die sets. And we think a couple other little extra things.
And we have some clear out the warehouse sale items. We'll have a couple tables.
Ooh, yes. Nurse Kionda says, I hope I'm saying your name right, love. Says, the business side of all interests me as well as the behind the scenes. How did you get started and how do you keep going? You all are amazing. I love you. You're like my new best friend. So I'll give you the quick version, but I actually sold my first rubber stamps. I had never, back in the day, you never heard of Stampin' Up or any of those other companies. So I was pregnant with my oldest daughter. So that would have been over 32 years ago. Kenny, we were at a swap meet and I was trying to sell stamps and that didn't go very well because I was kind of bored. So we didn't continue that part. But so then I started scrapbooking. Then I started getting my layouts got published. Paper piecing was the first one that got published. And it kind of just snowballed from there. Started working for Paper Cuts magazine as a contributing editor. I did videos for them as well. Started doing a lot of videos for a lot of different companies. And I did some DVDs for a company. And I kind of ballooned from there. Then I started working for a rubber stamp company called Sugarloaf. We changed the name to Ink Boutique. And what I thought was 9 a.m., Sylvie. What I thought was the worst day of my life when I got laid off from that job, when the owner, John, decided to close the company. He called me on the Sunday night and said, I'm sorry, you don't have a job in the morning. I thought it was the worst day of my life. Ended up being the best day of my life. God is in control. Trust God is all I'm going to say, because I am now living my dream life. And most of the time it's with my dream husband. But I'm kidding. But he is my dream husband. But God took over and I didn't do anything for a year. I was a mommy for a year and just didn't think about anything. And Kenny's uncle, I was talking to him because I was getting emails from people saying, we miss your videos. I did videos. YouTube just had their 20-year anniversary. 18 years ago, I was doing YouTube videos. So I've been around a while. And so then our uncle, I told my uncle, you know what, people keep emailing me saying, you know, they want to see more videos, they want to do more stuff. And I go, I don't know what they want me to do. And he looked at me and he goes, well, why don't you start your own company? I was like, what? I'm a mom. And so Kenny and I consider that was a dare. And Kenny and I prayed a lot about it. And so we started like what, 2 months later, I think. 2 months later, we started Stamps of Life. And it just kind of snowballed from there. So Ken was able to retire from UPS, not retire, but he left UPS and there he is. And so, yeah, that's the shortened version. But thank you for asking. It's all been a dare and a prayer. 100%, because I could never dream I could do this and actually make enough money to eat. This is insane. So yeah, God is great. Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. And I try to remember to thank him every day just for that. And for all of you, because you guys send me cards and you write me letters. And every time I read a letter, even if it's not sad, I cry because I'm a nerd, but two, because the thought that I have made a little tiny difference in your life, or that you enjoy watching, or just anything. It's like, I don't deserve you guys. You guys are way too good to us. I thank you so much. And I'm like, Kenny, these people are too good for us. I mean, look at this. So thank you. You guys, you have no idea how much Nurse Kionda, I love you. Ruth Debbie says, I've heard that story before and it still chokes me up. God is good. You know what? Again, and it started with the worst day of my life, what I thought was the worst day of my life. I remember crying. I remember exactly where I was sitting, and the whole thing. And yeah, so it was pretty awesome. And Ken was very, very supportive, because I mean, who would think that like your wife's little thing that she likes to do is going to turn into this? So, but thank you to all of you.
Making videos.
Abby, you're coming to store day. What? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Sorry, I interrupted him. What'd you say, baby? I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Jan says, making your cards has given me a hobby and has changed my life. Don't make me cry, Jan. I love you guys so much. Deborah says, you are working God's plan for you. We really, really try. When we prayed before we started the company, we told God that we were going to dedicate the whole company to him. And we wanted to always do what he would want us to do. And I remember Kenny would work all day at UPS as a driver. You know, what was your average day you'd work at UPS? How many hours?
I don't know, 10 hours.
10 hours. UPS driver. That's hard. He'd come home, work 10 hours at UPS, come home, see the kid. When they went to sleep, he would pack orders. He is an amazing packer orders. Diane, I totally do, but nobody would let me. So yeah, and it's just been amazing. So we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts so much. Any other questions? Linda says, sorry I'm late. Love Stamps of Life. Love you, Linda. You can watch the replay. If you're watching this on the replay, please give us a thumbs up and a heart and a share and type in the comments replay so we know you watch the replay. We always like to see that. And I think that's it. Okay, you guys, we need to get out of here. I cannot wait to see how many of you are going to show up on May 3rd. I am so excited about that. I miss the hugs. That's the part I miss the most about not traveling. That's probably the only thing I miss is the hugs and the visits. But I'm really excited to get to see some of you. So
and the bacon at the buffet breakfast.
Yes, the bacon at the buffet breakfast at Embassy Suites where we would stay. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you Monday for another episode of No Makeup Monday. And yeah. Take care. Okay. Love you all. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
And I will see you Monday. Bye-bye.